So I taped this before, but then my ceiling fan was on and you could hear it, so I have to retape it now. Thank you for being here. Today I'm going to talk about a few things that I learned. There's a lot of things in this book, but these are the things that stuck in my brain without me having to look back at the notes or remember what I learned after reading the FlyLady book. Number one is the importance of setting a timer. That don't think because you don't have hours upon hours in your day to try to get something done that's bringing stress in your life, then you just can't procrastinate on it until you actually have the perfect time to do it. I do this all the time. Setting timers for yourself also, because what I do is that I overdo things. I think that I have tons of time, tons of energy to get something done. I start on it and then slowly I get like fed up with it, and then towards the end I'm just like super stressed because I thought I could do it all. And I struggled this when I was home all day, because I used to think, oh well, now that I'm home all day, I'm gonna have time to just, you know, clean my home and then do activities with my kid Isaiah, and everything was gonna be just so happy. And it doesn't work out this way in my brain, because I'm cleaning my kitchen and then I see there's something else that needs to be cleaned, and I'm like, okay, well, after I'm done with this, I gotta clean that, and after I'm done with that, then I gotta do this, and then that's how my brain is just keep going and going and going. So if you set a timer for yourself and say, I'm only gonna do this for 15 minutes, for 5 minutes, for 30 minutes, when that timer is up, then I'm gonna move on to what else is important to me in my life. I still need to work on this, believe me, but it is helping me as far as not thinking that maybe a task or a thing that I have to do in my home is too overwhelming, doing it little by little. The second thing, very important, perfectionism. Thinking that because it's not going to be perfect by the time you're done with it, then it shouldn't be done at all. I think about this all the time with little things. I do this all the time. I still do it with, like, if you not even with your home, if you think about things that you want to accomplish in life and you think to yourself, I'm just not ready for that yet because this has to be done first, doing it before you're ready. Perfectionism is such a cripple in our lives, and I don't know, is this an American thing? I don't know, tell me. I'm from Mexico, but sometimes I don't know, I look at some of my family members and I don't know if they struggle with this. Is this an American thing? Anyways, perfectionism. Don't think that because it's not going to be perfect by the time you're done with it, if you only have 15 minutes, 5 minutes to work on it, don't think that that's not going to be, oh, well, might as well not do anything because it's not going to be perfect. Don't think like that. I know it's easier said than done because I still struggle with it, but it's something that I have to remind myself every day. So Lemma, nothing is perfect. You have to do it. Don't think, just do. So don't think, just do, ladies. The other thing, taking care of yourself. Fly, finally loving yourself. That's what like a reader of hers like figured out. Anyways, love yourself, take care of yourself, wake up and look in the mirror and say, hi beautiful, hi beautiful, how are you doing today? It's so important to love yourself each and every day, because if you don't love yourself, then you are going to transcend this to everyone that's around you. I know that if I'm looking frumpy, or if I'm not feeling my best, or if I haven't even brushed my hair, I know that that doesn't make me feel good, especially if I start looking at other YouTubers. And I'm like, man, or other Instagram accounts or whatever else. Love yourself. Tell yourself how beautiful you are each and every day, and really feel that. Really try to feel that. You are beautiful. You're beautiful. And finally, you set the example for the type of home that you want to have. That again, it might not be perfect. It might not stay perfect. You know, you might clean it and then in 5 minutes it's dirty again, or to you it's messy again. But by you trying your best and by you trying to set that example for your family, they will slowly follow. You set the example that you want to give to others. And I know that because I try to keep my home organized, and I set the example for my husband, I know that he sees what I'm trying to do, so he also tries to help out. My kids are still little, so I can't give you that example, but I know that if I am trying to get certain things in order, I know that by me having energy and by me being focused on this, I know that it transcends to him. You set the example that you want to have in your home and that you want to have in your life. What kind of life do you want to have? You know what? And I think sometimes, because I think a lot, I should do more instead of think. But I think about the things that sometimes I'm like stressed or whatever else I'm thinking. I'm like, you know, what would my perfect life be like? What would be perfect in my brain? And there are a lot of things that are not unattainable. Having time for myself, feeling good about myself, or trying to eat healthier, or maybe having an extra hour in the morning. Like, these are things that are possible, but they just take work. And that's the struggle with I think a lot of us, that we think that things are just gonna come easily in our hands and we don't have to work for them. And when it's time to actually work at them, then we're like, maybe I didn't want this as bad as I thought I did. Really think about the things that you want to have in your life and the type of life that you want to have, and write it down. I think sometimes we set limits on our lives and on our brains because we think things are too difficult. And yes, they're difficult, but it's just because it takes work to actually accomplish them. But these are the things that have really resonated with me and have stuck in my brain and that have helped me so far after reading this book. I am excited to continue on this journey of trying to be a better homemaker and a housewife, and I hope that these tips help you, and I'll live. I'm telling you, man. I've been living in the US for over 20 years and I should struggle with English. It's not an easy language. But I'll leave everything below. And if you have any questions, if you have any YouTubers that that inspire you, you know, to have a better home, leave them in the comments below. Probably I need to follow YouTubers that have babies so that I can see what they're doing, right? And get inspired by them. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for being here, and I will see you soon.